Just a little before 7 o'clock, getting ready to head out of this town. This is the view from where we came from. And yeah, this is day, 55? Wow. All these birds, crazy birds. This is the back of the church. We got to walk all the way back through town, which I showed you yesterday, most of it, because the albergue is right at the front of town. Anyway, we're going to take the scenic route, which is through that park over there. Maybe there'll be a view I can show you. Onward. Just about 2 miles outside of Astorga, we just come across this little chapel. It's kind of neat. Doesn't look too old. These parts of it have been totally restored. Anyway, we're headed up that way. And yep, it's going to be a warm day. 95, I think. Well, some of you were at Santa Catalina Island the last 2 days. I'm at Santa Catalina de Somoza in Spain. This is our next town for today. And I'm just showing you off in the distance the 2 sets of mountains. We have to go over both of them. Today we get up to the first one, tomorrow the next one. And I'm just going to show you the view. It's a pretty cool view where we came from, because we slowly are going uphill all day today. Slowly, slowly, slowly. And then right at the end we go up some more. And it's going to be hot. It's supposed to be in the 90s today. Hopefully we're done before that. So this is Santa Catalina this morning. Looks like a pretty happening place. I mean, it's not the El Galleon, and there's probably no karaoke going on, but yeah, it's kind of busy. This is where Hervé made it to last night. Whoa, I'm gonna fall. And anyway, there's some people. I don't think I know any of these guys, but I haven't seen shells in the ground for a while, but here in Santa Catalina, they got some shells. Now, these are all haphazardly scattered. You know, that one's pretty close, and the next one's really close. The next one's a lot farther. It's right there where the shade ends, so you really can't make it out yet. But anyway, Santa Catalina, and we're already out of here. Approaching our next town for the day. This is El Ganso, maybe? Ganso. Neat stone wall. Doesn't look very big, but looks like it's probably going to have something that we can stop and get some breakfast, because we need breakfast. We're now leaving this little town of El Granos or Granon or whatever it was. I forget already since I was inside having a drink. This is the church. It's kind of neat. This wall is much cooler. Yeah, I like walls. Anyway, we're headed out of town that way. Guess what's coming behind me at like blazing speeds? Yeah, you guessed it. Slow down a little bit, dude. So we just climbed up another hill. Now there's a sign that's showing us something. I can't really read it, but I'm going to walk down there because it's like down a hill. I twisted my ankle. It hurts. But there's nice shade over there. And of course, I can hear something coming from a distance. I wonder what it is. Holy balls. It's tractor. Coming into our next town. This is actually a look back. It's on the outskirts of this town, which is Rabanal del Camino. It's kind of cool. There's some shade. You can sit. Some mountains in the distance. But the town we're coming into is coming up over here. And you can see it up. Of course, it's on a hill. We have to go up a hill to get there. Yeah, gotta love it. Not sure if you can read that. But anyway, we're halfway up today's mountain. And actually, we're more than halfway. And we don't actually get to the top until tomorrow. Tomorrow is where we reach the highest point of the Camino. Yeah, the Pyrenees weren't the highest part. They were just the toughest part, because this has been a rather gradual climb until, well, the past kilometer or two. Anyway, that's our view. We'll be at the top, well, almost the top. So we're coming up on our stop today. This is it, this little town up there, a little bit more on a hill. I see a bar. That's going to happen. But let's look back, because the back view, yeah, it's pretty cool. Rule number 4. Yeah, we're almost at the top of this mountain. This one's higher than the Pyrenees, but again, it took us 2 days to get here. For the last day. Yeah, it's been kind of brutal today. And the heat, the sun, it's out of control. Oh, it's crazy heat. So talking about towns that time forgot. This is definitely one of them. This is where we're staying, Fons-le-Badon. And all these houses are really old. And down here, just the leftover remains of the houses. Oh, that's cool. I mean, look at these walls. I mean, all these rocks. There's lots of rocks, lots of old structures. But what they do have is a great view, and if we can get out around all these rocks, we might be able to get that for you, because we are at quite an elevation here. Quite an elevation for Spain. Anyway, let's see if we can go up these rocks. Yeah, so this all used to be something pretty cool, something pretty old. And there's some more of it over there. And I really can't get much higher until tomorrow, but the view is still pretty incredible. Because we're pretty high up. I don't know what, at least 5,000 feet. We're going up higher though tomorrow. I think we top out at like 5,100 or 5,200 feet, something like that. See, and this is pretty cool. I mean, clearly there's nothing on the other side of this wall anymore, but the wall's neat. There's still a wall on this side, and who knows where the structures did or where they were, because I mean, geez, on this one there's a tree growing there. Anyway, up there is the albergue that we're staying in, right by these old remains of something. Anyway, that's it. Day 55. Look at that, there's clouds. I haven't seen clouds in days.